weather in the next 24 hours, but we're still going to hold on to some of that golden sunshine, as we can see over Birmingham, and that'll keep over many central and eastern parts of England, as well as eastern Scotland throughout the rest of today. All with this area of high pressure and with light winds too, it's going to feel quite pleasant, but we can start to see the changes happening further west. We've got strengthening winds, also some cloud, and ultimately overnight it's going to bring a band of rain, and that weather is going to be pushing its way eastwards as we go through the day tomorrow. And then for Thursday and Friday, it's going to be rather changeable across the country. But for the weekend, much colder air coming in across England and Wales from the east around this area of high pressure. But that should settle things down. We should see a lot of dry weather during Saturday and Sunday. It will be bright too, with some sunshine, and also some local mist and fog can't be ruled out. And it's going to be colder by day and also by night, as we'll see more in the way of frost. But this is the change that's going to come our way in the next 24 hours, this great band of cloud. But ahead of it, we'll still see some sunshine, especially over central and eastern England, up into eastern Scotland. Out to the west, it will remain dry until after dark, but it will become increasingly cloudy and windy. So despite highs of 7 or 8, it's going to feel quite chilly out in the west, but really quite pleasant in those light winds and the sunshine at further east. Here overnight, not as cold as last night, but still a frost with temperatures as low as -2, -3. Out to the west, in the clouds, the rain and the wind, it's going to be a frost-free night. And this is where the rain will be by the end of the night across much of Scotland, Northern Ireland, Western England and Wales. And after a dry and fairly cool morning in the east, we'll see that rain making its way eastwards through the afternoon. And conversely, we'll see it brightening up across the northern Ireland. We'll see a little bit of brightness over the extreme eastern part of England for the rest of this afternoon, where it should stay dry, and perhaps drying up in the far northwest as well. But that band of rain will edge a little bit further eastwards as we go through the afternoon. Now, funnily enough, we're seeing higher temperatures than we have for some time over western areas, despite the cloud and the rain, and also strong winds. Here up to around 9 or 10 degrees, but still a little bit on the chilly side out towards the east, where we'll see highs of 6 or 7 degrees. But those winds in the Irish Sea are causing a few problems for ferry services, so please check with your operator before sailing. Now, as we go through this evening and overnight, we'll see that band of rain progressing its way eastwards and northwards. It'll become drier in parts of the west and the south, but also quite misty here. But we're going to see a frost-free night, and we haven't seen that for quite some time. But up towards the northeast of Scotland, where the rain may turn to sleet and snow, it could become quite frosty here, with some ice here and in towards northern England, even the risk in Northern Ireland later on in the night. So for the morning, still a lot of cloud across eastern parts of Scotland, down to eastern England, still bits and pieces of rain here. But out towards the west and the south, after that mist is cleared, a lot of dry and bright sky coming through, some sunshine too, but we will see some showers developing in many parts of the west as we go through into the afternoon. And over in the east, it'll turn drier and brighter. Now, temperature's not too bad for March, certainly very mild in parts of the south and the west, up to around 10 to 12 degrees, but still rather chilly in northeastern Scotland. Here only around 6 degrees in a fairly blustery southeast wind. Now, on Friday, there is a little bit of uncertainty about this area of low pressure, but if it does come off, then it could bring some very wet and windy weather across parts of southern England up into South Wales. Further north, though, it'll be brighter. We will see some showers around and temperatures of around 7 or 9. Now back to you, Anna.
Thanks, Penny.